Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we'll try to discuss another super important and amazing concept inside Python called virtual environment. What is this particular virtual environment? I'll tell you. See, this concept is very much required inside Python whenever you are creating any kinds of projects. Okay, see what happens actually whenever you implement any kinds of projects, you use lots of libraries. Okay, you use lots of libraries. And all the libraries, all the, let's say, Python package will have their different version. Okay, let me show you. So if I go to the PyPy website, so I think I showed you we can install any kinds of Python package from this particular website called PyPy. Now if I go to the website, let's say I want to install one library called pandas. Okay, so let's say pandas is one of the library for the data manipulation. Let's say I want to install this particular library. Now you can see pandas, this is the pandas. I'll go here. Now see, if you go to the release history, so pandas, the current version, they have updated called 2.2.2. Okay, now see, it is having also some previous version, like you can say 2.00, then so many version actually you can see here, right? And the release date as well, like 2019 they have released, 2020 and 2021, and this is the current one in 2024. So sometimes what happens actually whenever you implement any kinds of projects with your team, or let's say in your company, so there would be a requirement you have to use pandas actually, let's say this particular version 2.1.1. okay, this particular version you have to install. But if I open up my Anaconda prompt, okay, if I open up my Anaconda prompt, I think you know inside Anaconda prompt by default it will use the base environment. That means the environment actually by default you will get with the Anaconda, and we know inside Anaconda we'll have so many packages installed already. Now see, if I want to check the package, how many packages actually we are having, I can write this particular command called pip list. Okay, now see, it will list down all the packages actually I have, okay, inside my base environment. Okay, see, these many packages actually I have inside my base environment. Okay, all the package it is installed. Now let me find the pandas here. So see guys, pandas is available here. Okay, so here you can see pandas is also installed, and the version actually we are having currently 2.2.2. okay, it is installed inside my environment, but there is a requirement I have to install this particular version 2.1.1. this is the version I have to install. Then what you will do, see, instead of actually replacing here, okay, instead of replacing here, what you can do, you can create a new environment inside Python. Python will give you the option to create a new environment. New environment means it will create a new Python interpreter. Okay, there also you can specify the Python version. Let's say currently the Python version actually I'm having, let me tell you, currently the Python version actually I'm using 3.12.4. but let's say there is a requirement you have to implement that projects. Okay, you have to implement that projects inside Python 3.8 environment, not 3.12 environment, because in the current Python version, let's say there might be issue with the new packages. Okay, you will get an error. That's why they're suggesting to use Python 3.8 environment, 3.8 version of Python. Then what you will do, will you again install the Anaconda with the help of Python 3.8? No, you don't need to install the Anaconda. So what you can do, you can create a virtual environment here. Okay, you can create a virtual environment inside Python. So let me show you how we can create a virtual environment with the help of different Python version, and how we can install this particular pandas. So for this, first of all, let me exit from this particular Python here. Yeah, now I'll clear. Yeah, so now see, if you want to create a virtual environment, what you have to do, you have to write a command. So the command would be conda. Okay, here I'm using Anaconda, so that's why you have to write this particular command, conda create. Okay, conda create -n. okay, that means you want to create a new environment. Okay, you want to create a new environment, and now you have to specify the name. So let's say I want to create the environment name. The environment name should be, let's say, project. Okay, project. Okay, project 1. Let's say this is the name. You can give any name here. Okay, you can give any name here. Whatever project, let's say, you are creating, you can give the name. That particular name actually you can use. So here I'm giving project 1. Now I have to specify the Python version. Let's say now I'll tell my conda, I want this particular Python version here. Python equal 3.8. Okay, 3.8 version actually I need. Okay, 3.8 version I need, because currently I'm having 3.12 in my system, but I need to install Python 3.8. That's why you need to specify here. So let's try to remember this particular command. Okay, always try to remember this particular command, and at the last you have to give this particular -y symbol. Okay, -y symbol means yes, you are giving the permission. Okay, you are giving the permission. Yes, permission, you want to create it. Okay, you want to create it. Okay, now let me copy the command. Let me copy the command, and here I will mention inside my notebook as well, so that you can copy paste later on. Creates a virtual environments. Okay, this particular command. Now if I execute this particular command, you will see that automatically it will create this particular environment inside my system. See, it is creating. So it will take some time. After that, actually, you'll see that environment would be created. And in this particular environment, you won't be having that many of packages, whatever package actually you had in your base environment. It will only install some required packages which is need, okay, to run this particular environment. Now see, my environment has created. Now if I want to activate the environment, I have to write this particular command, conda activate project one. So let me write conda activate, okay, activate project, okay, project one. You are activating the environment. Now see, currently it is selecting as a base environment. That means my default environment. Now if I execute the command, it will change to project one. That means project one has been activated. So let me also copy paste this command inside the notebook so that you can use it later on. To activate the virtual environment, you have to execute the command. Fine. Okay. Now let me clear. Yes. Now see, if I do the pip list right now, pip list, that means if I want to see all the packages, see, only 3 packages installed. So these are the 3 packages, actually default package Python needs. Okay, Python needs to run the environment. Okay. Now previously I had my base environment. Inside base environment, I had so many packages installed, right? Now currently you can see I don't have that many of packages, and I don't have also pandas here. Now what I will do, I'll simply go to pandas website and I'll copy this command. Okay, 2.1.1 I need to install. I'll copy the command and here I'm going to paste it. Okay, now it will install this particular pandas version here. Now see, if I execute, it will install this pandas here. Okay, it is telling ignore the following version, required difference Python version. Okay, so Python. Okay, now they're telling if you want to install this particular Python 2.1.1, you need Python 3.9. Okay, Python 3.9 you have to install. Okay, so what I can do, maybe I can use any other version. So I'll go to release history again. So I think I can use, let's say 1.4.1. Okay, I'll copy and here I can again execute this command. Because all the packages has their dependency Python environment. Okay, that's why. Now see, this particular version is getting installed inside my environment. Again, it will take some time. It's around 10 MB. Let's wait, then I'll show you. So guys, you can see my pandas has been installed inside my project one environment. Now if I want to check it, I'll clear and I'll just write pip list again. Okay, pip list again, and it will show me my pandas. See, pandas I installed 1.4.1. And you can see some more library. So this is the dependency library for the pandas. If you want to use pandas, you also need, these are the library. It will automatically get installed, okay, with the help of pandas also only. So yes, that's actually we can create an environment, and inside that particular environment, we can install any specific package, okay, in some specific Python version. And this concept is like super important, guys. Just trust me, whenever you will be creating a project, okay, production grade projects, or whenever you will be creating Python project, data science project, or software project, whatever project actually you'll be implementing, this concept you have to remember, because every time you have to create an environment for your new project. Let's say we're creating a Facebook application, create a Facebook environment. Inside that, just install all the Facebook related packages, okay, develop your Facebook. Now let's say we're creating Instagram application, create another environment called Instagram. Okay, inside that, just try to set up everything. So no need to set up all the packages in just one place. Create a separate environment, and there actually you can execute your project. Okay, that is the best practice always. Fine, I hope you got it. Now if you want to check how many environment I'm having, so what you can do, you can use this particular command. You can simply write conda env, okay, list. So it will list down all the environment you have currently in your system. See, if I write this command, see, I'm having all 4 environment in my system. Base is the default one. Project one, this is the current one I created, and star means I have selected this one currently. You can see this is selected, this one. Test and visa, these 2 I created previously. That's why it's showing as well. But for you, I think these 2 you can see in your system, right? That's actually you can check how many environment you are having. Now, if you want to delete this particular environment, how we can delete? So simply open up your file explorer and go to this particular C drive. Okay, where you install the Python, where you install the Anaconda. So I installed the Anaconda inside here. You can see Anaconda is there. Now you can see one folder called envs. Okay, go to envs and you can see this particular project, this particular virtual environment. Now what you have to do, first of all, try to close the close this particular terminal. Okay, close the terminal, and now just try to delete it. Okay, just try to delete from here. Okay, you can see there is a delete button. Just try to delete here. I'm not going to delete. I'm going to keep it here. But if you want, you can also delete here, because it will occupy some space, okay, in your system. That's why let's say if your environment is done, you don't need to use it, you can delete it. Okay, otherwise you can keep it here. Okay, it's up to you. Now you can also select this particular environment from your Jupyter notebook as well. Let's say if I want to select the current environment I install, So what I will do, I'll just click on select kernel and select another kernel. Okay, by default base it is having select another kernel Python environment. Now see, if I do the refresh operation, okay, sometimes it will give you issues, so you need to reopen that particular VS Code. I'll close it and again I will reopen my VS Code. Now if I click here, select another kernel Python environment, now see project 1 is coming. Now I can select the project 1. Okay, now simply I can import my pandas. Okay, import pandas, the pandas I installed. Fine. So I hope you got it, how to create a virtual environment inside Python and how to activate it and how to install package inside that. Okay, I think this part is clear. So yes, this is the concept I just wanted to let you know, because going forward, whenever I'll be implementing, I'm going to create a new environment, okay, inside my Python. And let's say you want to get back your base environment again. Let's say you want to activate your base environment. What you can do, you can write the same command, conda activate, just write base. Okay, base. So it will again activate the base one. Now again, if you want to switch here, just write conda activate project one. Okay, that's how you can switch. Okay, switch between your environment. So this is the concept you have to remember. And one thing guys, I just forget to told you. So see here, I installed Python 3.8. I think remember, if you want to check whether it installed Python 3.8 or not, you can write the command Python. So it will activate the Python interpreter. You will see that Python 3.8 has been installed. Okay. Previously inside my base, let me show you. Inside my like base environment, my basic environment, it was Python 3.12. If I show you, it was Python 3.12. Let me bigger this screen. It was 3.12 inside base, and inside project 1 I installed Python 3.8. That means with the help of one interpreter I can install multiple Python, okay, inside my system. Okay, it is possible, and this is called virtual environment concept inside Python. Okay, they gives you this kinds of flexibility to create a virtual environment. This is called virtual environment. This is your root environment. On top of that, you are creating a virtual environment. Okay, that is the idea. So yes, I hope you got it. This is all about from this particular video. Thanks for watching.